Chapter 4. Simply Nauseating. The drive to Sherry Parker's apartment presented even more logistical challenges for the case. I'm accustomed to driving my own car and smelling my own perfume. Even when a woman sits with a man, her fragrance will usually prove to be slightly more overpowering than most colognes worn by the opposite sex. But sitting shotgun with Lacey and trying to sort out my own scent from hers began to be more nauseating than I cared to deal with. I left my service vehicle back at the 5th District's parking facility. I'm sure that it will be okay there. And I'm not concerned with the local thugs tampering with it. My concern is with the thugs who are employed by the NOPD. For a long time, New Orleans had the most corrupt police department in the country, and perhaps even the world. Sherry Parker maintained a small rented apartment just a few blocks west of the Pontchartrain landing. The place was very well kept in a slight OCD kind of way. But I guess that it takes one to recognize one. It took what seemed to be forever before Lacey and I were able to procure a search warrant for the dead girl's residence. It was as though every judge in the parish was either on vacation or on the green taking in a few rounds of golf. Now, the sun was beginning to slip into darkness, which I hate. I don't necessarily dislike the nighttime hours itself. I mean, I am a single woman, which means a good portion of my social time is carried out under the cover of night. It's just that, along with the night, a lot of the world's evil also comes out. These human parasites crawl from their lairs to prey upon unsuspecting victims like our dead girl, Sherry Parker. I took the living room area, while Detective Lacey conducted a search of the victim's bed and bathroom. Primarily, we were just fishing, while hoping that something would jump out at us. We didn't have a damn clue as to what we might be looking for. I was right about one thing, though. Our victim was definitely not a hooker. She was a computer nerd, just like I suggested to Lieutenant Paseo. Sherry Parker had attended MIT and had joined the real world's working class about 6 years ago.
I'm drawing blanks back here. How are you looking?
Girl, you scared the shit out of me, I responded. I would advise you to make some kind of noise before slipping up on a sister. And I know that I was sounding a bit ghetto, but I meant it.
Lacey raised her hands in a surrendering manner before grabbing her stomach in laughter.
I would ask what you're laughing at, but it's probably going to make me mad. You're right, she said.
But the look on your face was priceless. I've never seen a big, bad U.S. Marshal nearly pee her pants.
Listen, I'm a black girl from the hood, and when we get scared, we either run or shoot somebody, then run. So, you're lucky that I was just going to run.
Well, since you put it like that, then I guess that I am lucky.
Together, the women laughed in a way that broke the ice and bonded a friendship.
I didn't find much up here either. No boyfriend crumbs.
Did you say that all boyfriends are scum?
No, I did not. Even if it might be true. Anyways, our Vic was a daddy's girl, but nobody else's. Or so it seems. I found several military photos laying around, all of the same guy. I'm thinking that it must be her dad.
Well, since this particular framed photo says, Daddy's little girl, I guess it's safe to assume that it is her father. Good work, Marshal.
You know, I'm really beginning to not like you again.
The women laugh a bit more.
Yes, here he is again. Looks like an old combat unit photo. There's at least a dozen men here. Did the ME confirm the means of death yet?
Yes, it came in about 10 minutes ago. A serrated blade to the base of the neck. Real quick, real quiet. Honestly, the poor girl never felt a thing.